All right, Andy. Well, thanks for coming and sitting down with me.
Yep, thank you for taking the time to look over my resume. And
Yeah, looks
an
good.
interview.
Really well-rounded work experience.
Mhm.
What attracted you to the marketing internship at Masterlock?
Well, I know Masterlock is a Milwaukee company. Definitely want to support the local manufacturing business, and it just seemed like something interesting that I would want to do. Something to get started into the world of business.
Good. So you go to UWM?
Yes,
What year are you there?
I'm a freshman.
Freshman. Okay. Marketing major?
Undecided at this point.
Undecided.
So,
Okay.
but I am kind of looking into the marketing aspect.
Sure. Good aspect of the internship is that it's really well-rounded. Also gives
Okay.
you just sort of a experience of what the business world is like,
Okay.
especially as a freshman.
All right.
Now you worked at TJ Maxx.
I did.
I also worked there in the past. Tell me about a time where you were successful in solving a problem.
There were never really many major problems. It was mostly a collection of small issues, mostly with customers. So I suppose defusing like a situation with a customer was mostly with making them feel like they were right.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
The customer's always
Yeah,
right.
the customer's always like that aspect. So you had to make them feel like they were right while you were trying to solve the problem.
Sure.
So you couldn't be using condescending tone with them. You couldn't talk back to them. You always had to keep that smile on your face. So that was definitely a learning experience. So that was mostly the kind of problem solving I did at that job.
Yes, a lot of wide range of personalities
Yes,
you run
definitely.
into in retail. Now, when working at the store, was there ever a time where you came across an experience where you weren't quite sure what to do? And if there was, how did you deal with that? Where did you go? How was the problem solved?
Once in particular, a customer came up to me with an issue that another customer had allegedly tried to steal their purse, and that was like in my first few days of working there. So as a new employee, I had really no idea what to do, so I had to approach the manager and say, "This is the situation. How can I be tasked with solving it?" And it was basically him telling me what to do. Going step by step. Keep an eye on that customer. Go ask them, give them good customer service, and yeah, that was just about it. It was mostly just approaching the manager saying I need help. So he
Okay.
helped me.
Okay. Now, that was a time where a situation arose with a customer. Was there ever a time where something arose with a coworker, maybe not just with you, but coworker to coworker, and you sort of found yourself in the middle, or any sort of conflicts like that?
I would say no. At that job, it was
Pretty good
yeah,
work
pretty good.
atmosphere.
Mhm,
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, a large part of marketing is expressing yourself through product, through copy, presentations. How do you how are your presentation skills?
In terms of creating a presentation or my person skills?
So you're standing in front of a group of 20 people you've never met, and you're pitching a new design of a master lock. Are you comfortable doing that?
I would say I'm fairly comfortable. I haven't had much experience in presenting or around new people in that sense. But I could say I could definitely adjust to that sort of atmosphere, that sort of task.
Okay. Now, a freshman at UWM, have you had any group project experience?
No, this is my first group, or no, this is my first project really.
Okay.
Oh, I just got assigned a group project that I've just started in another class. That one.
How's that coming along?
It's going along well. I met with my group once, and we're planning on meeting with the professor this week. And it's definitely a good vibe. I'm definitely getting along with other group members. We're putting our ideas together. I feel like myself, I get along with other people easily. I have a high tolerance of other people. So if somebody else is, giving problems, I'm usually not one to go, hey, I have a problem with you. I can definitely
Sure.
keep my emotions under wraps and get work done in most situations.
Okay, and so first college group, where do you find yourself as a leader, as a supporter, as a follower amongst that group, even early on in the project?
I would say a leader. I pitched the big idea in the group, setting up, the appointments, the group meetings.
Organizing.
At this point, yeah. So
Okay.
the leader, I would say.
That's good. Now, if I were to call you a reference at TJ Maxx and say, describe Andy in one word, what would they tell me?
Flexible.
Flexible.
Yeah, I would say I'm a fast worker. I learn
Okay.
fast, and I can get stuff done in a quick amount of time. And hours were always flexible. They could definitely count on me to come in short notice and get stuff done, work a wide range of positions. If one area was my specialty, I could still go over to the next position and do just as good a job.
That's as you saw from the job posting, it's not just strictly marketing.
Mhm.
There's so many different aspects to it, so that flexibility really comes in handy, and especially marketing. Now, going along with that flexibility, what are some of your other strengths?
Some of my other strengths would include punctuality, I would say. Definitely like to be on time. That was a problem in the past, and I've definitely improved on that.
On time today.
Yeah, I was. Traffic was kind of a pain, but I was also, like I said, tolerance for other people. I definitely get along with other people, and I have no problem with setting emotions aside and getting down on task.
Sure. Now, you said that punctuality was a problem in the past, obviously a weakness. What are some of your weaknesses?
Maybe asking for help. I like to think that I can get stuff done on my own, so I usually try to get stuff done on my own. So it takes a while for me to reach out to somebody, hey, I need help with this.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now, looking towards the future, as you helped with your timeliness,
Mhm.
how do you think you can work towards that weakness and better the weakness, or maybe even make it a strength?
Possibly working in teams with other people more.
Sure.
Getting involved with other people that may have that may not be a weakness. Having them work with me to improve that weakness and make it a strength.
Sure. Would you categorize yourself as an organized person?
Yes, definitely.
Yes. Okay. That's good. How's your understanding with technology, Microsoft Word, computers?
I am fairly proficient in those areas. I have a lot of experience.
Okay. What do you like to do in your free time?
I volunteer a lot. I've been volunteering at a retreat center. I like working with kids. It's mostly working with inner city kids, that kind of thing. That takes up a lot of my free time. I'm usually booked there like 2 days a week, 8 hours a day. So that kind of thing. Also sports, I play soccer, pick up games with my friends, that kind of thing, basketball.
Nice. If you, doesn't have to be business or marketing related, dream job for Andy, what is it?
It would probably be probably a design job, like at Nike or some sort of footwear company. I'm definitely a big fan of shoes, so that would be something that would be definitely up there in the dream category.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, design, very large part of marketing.
Mhm.
Though Master Lock looks like it's a very rigid company, there's actually a lot that goes on in the day-to-day design. So thank you very much for meeting with me.
Thank you for taking the time to meet with me.
Yes, thanks.